welcome to another episode of Into the Minds of Madness. I am your certified scaredy cat, Paul McQuaid, and sitting with me is your horror aficionado, Chris Dicker.
Hello there.
How you doing, dude?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, we kind of just went through a bit of a slog, didn't we?
Yeah. So we decided we're still a bit talking about it all the time.
Mhm.
It does keep coming up in conversation. So we decided to have a look at Mama.
Yes. So our old mate Muschietti.
Muschietti.
Or it's Muschietti.
Muschietti.
I think, pretty sure it's Muschietti.
Muschietti
Yeah.
kills.
Yeah. Danny Trejo is Muschietti.
Muschietti.
That was such a good joke.
More moths.
Yeah. So Mama.
Yeah, we decided to check this out, and this. I think I mentioned it when we first talked about it coming out. Was having Machete on it was the main thing that I was worried about.
Yeah.
I was really worried that he was going to do what he did here, and thankfully he didn't.
Yeah.
To a degree. We'll get onto that in a bit.
Yeah. This was pretty by the numbers, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was some really cringy moments, more because they're just so cliche, so done before, and
Yeah.
some little out of touch moments.
Mm.
But yeah, shall I just
Yeah, rifle
let
off
people
that
know-
synopsis, baby.
So this is Machette's first film. It was, I don't think it was produced by Del Toro, but Guillermo del Toro had something to do with it, getting it started.
He kind of put his name on it, just I think to give Muschietti a bit of a leg up.
Yeah, pretty
that
much.
kind of thing. Yeah,
He's done that before, which is, yeah,
it's
good on Del Toro.
Yeah, that's something that he would do. It's within his nature, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So from Mama from 2013, was it?
2013.
2013.
Yeah. So, Guillermo del Toro presents Mama, a terrifying supernatural thriller starring Academy Award-nominated Jessica Chastain from Zero Dark 30, The Help, and, oh man, help me out here, Nicolaj Coster-Waldau.
Yeah,
Am I close?
Yeah, I think it might Nikolai Coster-Waldau, maybe. I'm not sure.
Who is he in Game of Thrones?
He is Jamie Lannister.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Someone in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so we'll just call him Game of Thrones, I reckon.
That seems good enough.
Yeah, we'll just call him Game of Thrones.
So, two little girls disappear into the woods the day that their parents are killed. When they are rescued many years later and begin a new life, they find that someone or something still wants to come and tuck them in at night. That's it.
Oh, was that it?
That's it.
Oh, that was very short, wasn't it?
Yep, that's about it, really.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
That's it. That's interesting. We've got a little, as we know, I can see what the little blurbs that they put on it. Genuinely chilling from sbs.com.au.
Oh,
That's a weird one.
chilling?
See, that's it. Everyone's kind of yeah, it looked nice. That's about it, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, so... I don't know really where to start with this movie, just because it's just a bit... It's kind of just... It's very by the numbers. It gave me The Ring vibes.
I almost got Burton-esque vibes near the end there. It felt a bit Tim Burton-ish on the cliff face. And
kind of exploding into moths.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I
bit
see
too
that.
fantastical at times that
Yeah.
it didn't run with it beforehand. And this is a movie I was really excited about when it first came back out in 2013.
Yeah.
And me and my brother were very excited to see it. We saw the trailers. In the trailers, you didn't see anything to do with any Mama. You just saw a hand or two or a bit of hair. Yeah. And it worked. I was like, "Ooh, I'm intrigued. This looks good." And then I got it the first day it came out on DVD. I don't know if it had a theatrical release or not. I can't remember. But we sat down and watched it, and it finished, and we both just went, "Huh." He enjoyed it more than me. I was disappointed, and the reason I was disappointed was the things that I was most worried about with him getting his mitts on it.
Yeah.
It's the CGI.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty terrible.
I wasn't much of a fan of that CGI.
Man, is it bad. It feels like, early 2000s. Like a Scooby-Doo movie. The one written by James Gunn? That one.
Yep.
It gives me that kind of a vibe, that kind of a budget.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, there was a point in the middle where we had a look at how long it had been going for. And
Man.
it just said 50 minutes, and we were just like, Really?
It's an hour and 40 minutes long, I believe this movie was.
So we were dead on halfway when we checked, and it was like, oh really?
It was a real decision moment. Like, it's kind of late in the arvo. We don't really want to start something else.
Yeah.
To replace. All right, we better finish it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's a slog.
Yeah, that middle bit was a slog.
And I think what made me most disappointed about all of this was there's so much lost potential, wasted potential. Because there's a scary movie in here, but it's not allowed to be its own thing.
Yeah.
It's like it's trying to be a handful of other movies at the same time.
Yeah, it lost something in the execution for sure.
And I'll give it to him for his first film, his first major release. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, all the actors in it were really good as well.
Very good cast, especially with the kids.
Yeah,
they were very good.
The kids were incredible because they were. Yeah, I said at one point that they can do cute and creepy really well.
Oh, very well. Yeah. That Lily, Jesus, she's so creepy. That
smile that she give when she'd say Mama. Oh my god,
and the teeth are all kind of stained from eating moths and cherries.
Yeah, it's insane.
But and visually, it's very well shot.
Yeah,
it's very
some of the panning shots were fucking just A+.
Yeah, there was some nice little going that little extra bit. You didn't have to, have the room swivel as you go walking down the stairs. But I'm glad you did because it made a nice effect.
Yeah,
it made it interesting.
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't overdone or anything like that either. I think they did that quite well.
So I think that's what helped because it is a very by the numbers movie. And there's another film that I always think of when I watch this called The Haunting in Connecticut 2: Ghosts of Georgia.
What a mouthful.
Man. And that is just by the numbers, short, boring. It was just a very plain, boring, shitty looking movie. And it's at least this one, that's what saved, I think, this was some of the visuals.
Yes, I agree. But some of them were pretty bad too.
When the CGI came in, I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Why?
Like when Game of Thrones is waking up from his coma and he has that vision.
Man.
That was really bad.
That's some bad, they've binged on J-horror.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh man, this doesn't get scarier than jittery silhouettes.
That bit was total Ring vibes as well. That bit was total Ring vibes.
I hated that whole thing. It never makes sense to me when this happens, when the thing that they're trying to stop, to protect the girls in this situation, giving them clues, why does Mama show her a dream of where she came from and all that?
Yeah.
She had so many opportunities just because she can just snap your neck and kill you.
Yeah.
Why is she fucking with him?
Yeah.
Why is she fucking with him for an hour and 40 minutes?
Yeah. Why was she bothering to spend the time to do that? Then they would have been out of the way and she would have been fine to just take the girls.
Yep. There's a lot of things where it's just you need to establish the rules for your character. Your characters can only do certain things. I forgot his name. No, it's not Mel. Don't worry. But yeah, the characters have to have those sort of limitations. Otherwise, things just become messy.
Yeah.
And Mama, sorry.
No, sorry. I was just going to say, I thought there might have been something to do with Jessica Chastain's character Annabelle and the girls. I thought there was going to be some kind of extra mysticism that the bond that Annabelle was developing with Victoria and Lily was going to kind of overpower Mama in the end and kind of take her out a little bit. But then, the ending kind of came out of nowhere a little bit. I mean, we knew it was coming. It was signposted very early.
Yeah.
That this was going to be the end part, but it was. I really didn't expect Mama to take out Lily.
Yeah, I was kind of happy not happy, of course.
Yeah.
But it's at least there was some sort of a risk taken at the end there.
Yeah.
Which was cool. And as shitty effect as it was, her being exploded into moths and butterflies or whatever it was, it looked cool.
Yeah, and I mean, I did like the moth imagery.
I like that tender moment as they're about to hit the ground and she's just playing with Mama's face and giggling. And that's a very good kid.
Yeah, those kids were really fucking good. And some of the tender moments with Jessica Chastain as well. And when Game of Thrones meets the girls for the first time.
Yeah.
And she's like, Papa or Dad or whatever.
She
said. But just when he gives her the glasses kind of thing and she gives him a hug, that was a real nice moment too. And all those moments all the tender moments were done really nicely.
See,
this had quite Another thing we like to talk about a lot, heart. It did have some heart.
Did have some heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I think there's more potential wasted because, like, I said to there's a couple of times where I came up with, like, if they did this or if they did this, like, you know, it could have been a different movie. And I think that where it fucked up was knocking out Game of Thrones, putting him in the hospital.
Yeah, I wish they hadn't taken him out of it.
It wasn't necessary.
No.
Like, it made sense in a film like The Omen because the mother figure, you know, there's power and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Here, it just seemed, could you not make the shooting timetable? Like, it did feel a bit like that.
That's what I felt like as well.
They couldn't get enough time with him. He had to go off to, you know, wherever he had to go in Game of Thrones. Yeah. Yeah, it just
that would not surprise you one little bit, to be honest. It would not surprise me if that was the case.
Because it just felt wrong. It should have been them trying to become parents.
Yeah.
And having, like, the just nods to the fact that something is off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, kind of build a bit more atmosphere.
She didn't, like, it wasn't until, like, you see her in the hospital when he first goes in, but then he's pretty much taken out. Like, you don't, it's almost as if he's not even
it's
involved.
like they're home for, like, a night or two.
She doesn't go and visit him until he wakes up. Like, there's none of that.
He was gone for a huge chunk as well.
Yeah, it was a big chunk.
It was a moment I'm like, what happened to him?
It was until the final scene, and then they suddenly run into each other. She almost runs him over on the road. God. She's like, Lucas. That
was just like, so convenient.
Come on, let's go get the girls to the cabin. Mama's taking it. Let's go.
It's like, why aren't you in hospital? And why are you running through the forest? How'd you know I was right here?
Yeah.
Very cos movie moments.
Yeah, because movie. Yeah, I felt that was a bit jarring. Like, just reintroducing him to the, like, overall storyline again.
Yeah. So it's just a mess.
It is a bit of a mess.
Boring mess with some wasted moments. Like, there's some really cool scenes, like when Mama and Lily are playing, and Annabelle's about to walk into the room, and, like, you see her pulling the blanket.
Yeah, and then you see Victoria walk into the hallway, and you're like, oh, that's not Victoria she's playing with. Yeah.
And there's that moment, like,
that was a nice shot.
That was a really good shot.
Nice shot, yeah.
And when, you know, Victoria manages to convince Annabelle, don't go in that room, because she knows what's going on. She's afraid of Mama. She doesn't actually want to be a part of her anymore, now that she's back in civilized life.
Yeah.
And you see her about to close the door, and you see Lily's feet fly across, like, the top of the doorway.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So there's some really cool bits, and then there's her playing bass in the kitchen.
Oh my god, I'd already pushed that out of my brain. They leaned into that so hard that Jessica Chastain was in a rock band.
Man, like, I think it's because it's Jessica Chastain. It just felt wrong.
Yeah, it didn't feel right.
She's too classy. She's too pretty and perfect to be in a bassist.
She's got an air of her that isn't really. I don't know. I don't think it really. Yeah,
it didn't feel real to me.
It was a bit. Yeah, it didn't feel real. Yeah,
and it's nothing to do with her.
And it was just how heavy they leaned into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mentioned this earlier when this happened, when we saw her playing in her band.
Oh man,
this is totally Muschietti. You can tell, like, he was in a fucking shitty band in high school.
Oh yeah,
like,
he thought their shit don't stink.
Yeah,
they were the best.
He just seems like that kind of guy. Yeah,
they're still working on that EP.
Chain Wallets. Like,
oh man, what was that? What would you think the name would be?
Something real teenage poetry.
Oh yeah. I remember it was one stage, it was a little group I was trying to get together.
You know who Muschietti reminds me of? The guy who plays the main character in Riding the Bullet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's who Muschietti reminds me of.
Oh no, that's a horrible comparison to be.
I reckon that's him. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Big Marilyn Manson fan.
Yeah.
Big Marilyn Manson fan. Yeah.
Probably in a band called, like, These Blistered Hands.
Yeah, yes. That's perfect. It's something like that. Yeah.
Angst. Yeah. Just called Angst.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. So yeah, there is and it feels like it's 2013, and I guess emo and all that is still a thing over in America.
Yeah.
Here it's not. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Go listen to Seosin or some shit like that. I don't want to get it out of this film.
Yeah.
It clashes. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. No, it definitely clashes. Yeah.
It's like in like
It doesn't feel right.
Nah, not at all. And it almost feels like, early 2000s new metal. Like just all of a sudden there's just,
Yeah.
angsty, shitty. She looks too old to be playing in a band like that too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's some painful moments.
Yeah, there was some just cringy, like, oh, not sure about that one.
So if they just had focused on like this family trying to become a family.
Yeah.
Deferalize these girls and just have these little moments of just putting them off, making them uncertain, and then it'd be a confrontation with Mama. I don't know. Like it felt like this is just too much going on.
Yeah.
It's too hard a story to wrangle together.
Yeah.
Because
then they had to they decided to throw in a lot of folklore with Mama, her whole history.
The flashback dream.
Yeah, it was, and there was no reason why. It wasn't really explained why that was.
And it's frustrating because it's like now we know what, but they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know what to make of that because we've seen what the doctor uncovered. Now we've seen the dream. It's like, all right, we know what's going to happen now. We know who she is. Can you just do something about it?
Yeah. It was just like that. They were just treading water for so long. I felt like.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
definitely. We were just waiting, and fingers are getting more and more wrinkled. Like we're just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
Eventually, something happens. I don't know if it was good.
Yeah, something happened.
What do you think of the possession scene?
That was weird. That was just unnecessary. Like, I don't even feel like they needed to kill anybody in this. Like. No. But they just did it because they felt like they needed to.
Well, they needed to get to the cabin. I feel like that's all that was with those moments, was just getting to the cabin.
Yeah.
We need to get from here to here. What do we do? We've got a character from earlier on. Let's kill her. Yeah. Let's give her a fucked up Elephant Man face.
Yeah.
And Rocky Dennis face. And let her do a thing. It just, so many meh.
I just really don't care about this movie. Hey,
I'm glad we watched it to comparison because did you see her in it? Did you see her in the crooked face?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did definitely. Yeah,
that's the one moment in that film where I was like, "Fuck you, Machete! How dare you try and put Mama into this?"
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It seemed like they were just like, "Hey, well, I've got this designed from my last movie. Do you want to just tweak it a little?"
They cleaned it up a little bit and added some cool stuff, but it's still, even the hair, it looked the same in it. It's like, man, we can do hair a lot better, man. We don't have to do that hair.
Yeah.
And people were saying it's a ghost. It's supposed to look, not real, but it's not supposed to look like, something loaded out of a program.
Yeah.
It looks like it's out of a video game at times.
Yeah, it does.
We get to see some hands. I think it's the most physical thing that actually is on screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it that. That looked pretty cool.
That's it. When they are physical, their actual hands, someone is, got the makeup on and all that.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't feel like there's a lot of other times when it is actually someone in the room with makeup on and all that. I unfortunately think what they might have done is kind of what they did with the Thing reboot, remake mess, that thing, where they had all the physical effects and then they CGI'd over some of them.
Oh, okay.
And they just remade all these other things and just made it awful. I watched that movie and threw it out. Like, I threw it across the room.
Really?
I was just like, that's disgusting.
Oh, wow.
How did you fuck this up so bad?
Real reaction.
Oh, I was so angry. That's one I'm like, this is also a movie that upset me. That's a movie that's not even worth the time of day.
Yeah.
We're not sitting down and watching that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
You have to force me or get me very drunk.
Yeah, okay.
Even then, I might put up a fight.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should get you drunk and we'll do a drunk episode of you talking shit about that movie.
Into the Drunk Minds of Madness.
Yeah.
That could be a fun episode.
That'd be funny, I reckon.
Might go for way too long.
Yeah. Just you waffling.
We never finish a point.
Yeah, exactly. Just like, and there sucks, and fuck this bit, and fuck that bit. Am I wrong in in my facts?
Oh yeah.
I guess was there something to do with puppets or some shit in this movie? Was Mama a puppet at any point? Or is it all CGI? For some reason, I'm getting flashes of
I'm not
New
sure.
Skitty did something to do with puppets.
I don't know. I don't think so. There might have been a couple of moments, but even the girls at stages were CGI when they're running around the house and all that. So I don't think they went to that excess of making puppets.
Yeah, I might have just pulled that information about something else.
You know what they probably did? If they did do something like that, they probably made one for one scene and made it like, oh, this is the big scene, this is the big moment. And we see for like 10 seconds, kind of like the 1970s Dino De Laurentiis King Kong, where it was supposed to be an actual like skyscraper-sized fucking robotic Kong.
Yeah.
And all it did was like one arm and like break down and just die. So it was in this scene where it just doesn't move. It just stands there. And they make it so it's not actually Kong, I think. Wow. I can't remember. But yeah, it's horrific.
That's weird.
But it is fucking the size of like a giant building.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, that's weird. That is weird. Yeah, it was. Well, what
do you think this movie could have been better? And can you see where I was worried for it?
Yeah, I can definitely see why you're worried. Oh, if I'd watched that before, I would have been terrified. Yeah,
Yeah, cool. I'm glad I wasn't alone in that.
Shit,
this guy's got his hands on that novel.
Yeah,
fuck. But he did a good job.
Yeah, he did a good job.
And we did mention it. Like we could start to see why he would get picked for it.
Yeah.
Because kids are great in it.
Yeah.
And they act so well.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no cringy kid.
No.
Like, come on, you just got to say these lines and then you'll get a chocolate. Like,
yeah.
It was, the kids were putting a lot into it.
Yeah.
Especially Lily.
All of the performances were awesome in this. All of them were really good.
I'll give them that. It is a solid, it's what lets it down is the story.
Yeah.
And probably the script at some moments, but in majority, it's just a story that didn't have a clear direction. Didn't know where it was going to end. Like it knew they had to put Mama away, get rid of her, but I don't think it knew how it wanted to get there.
No, I don't think it did either. This movie's just it's a total just fine.
Yeah, it's a fine.
Yeah,
and like there's a moment.
I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. Like it didn't really give me any kind of. It didn't make me feel anything really. Yeah, like I felt, except for a couple of those tender moments. Yeah, I was just like, oh, cool, nice.
Like I this kind of gave me a vibe, which made me sad that it wasn't what it is. Like when we start to see the doctor start to investigate the cabin and all that sort of stuff, and it just gave me a feeling of the 70s in like investigative, not giallos, like stuff like the Audrey Rose with Anthony Hopkins and 70s investigative kind of horror movies.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And when I saw him doing that, I'm like, fuck, if that was the movie where we're just following this average looking psychologist trying to undo this case and put it all together and working with the feral girls at the same time, it could have been a very interesting movie.
Yeah.
But we didn't get that.
Yeah.
We just got him getting his head ripped off and some shit happened to him.
Yeah. I don't know what was going on there.
And I've got one other major gripe, and it was one scene in particular that's a good example of it, was the bass scene. Yeah. She's playing bass in the kitchen of all places. I don't know why. There's a whole fucking house that they could use.
Yeah.
It's a big house.
Yeah, it is a big house.
The garage, at least.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she's playing and the lights start flickering and all that sort of stuff because Mama can fuck with electronics for some reason.
Yeah.
Go through anus portals.
Yeah. It did look like an anus portal.
But she starts to freak out and she's just, cautiously moving around the room and usual kind of horror movie stuff. Like, all of a sudden you can see the background becoming more and more into focus. And, Lily appears behind her, all feral and on her hands and knees, and jumps on the table and jumps off. Now, that alone may not have sounded scary, but visually, if you'd seen that, it would have been pretty scary. But we didn't need the fucking cat on the goddamn piano.
Yeah.
This is you now understand why I get so angry with Cat under the Piano.
Yeah.
Because it happens so much. Like, so many, like, bang, bang, bang. And that scene alone, it's like, that would have been so scary if it was just utter silence.
Yeah.
And then you just hear Lily's laughter as she jumps up in front of Annabelle.
Yeah.
That would have been horrifying.
Yeah.
But no, we get... And that's where they fuck up because...
or they could have given Lily some kind of, like, bell or something, kind of like Georgie with his walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little sound, something to... Just anything that wasn't just a cacophony of noise, like the kitchen cupboard falling over, because like it's where a lot of these new movies fuck up is because like you get a bang, you get a jolt, and now all that pent up suspense and all that is gone in the first like 20 minutes because you already had your first scare. So now you're ready for it. You're relaxed, and those levels have gone down. You're not getting as excited anymore because you're just waiting for stuff to happen.
Yeah.
It's why like it would have been nice if this was just little scares all the way through, and then bang, humongous ending. You're terrified. You walk the cinema a little bit damp in the pants. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, they had none of that, did it?
None of it. Fucking hell, just boo scare, boo scare, boo scare. Fucking hell. There's some just atrocious jump scares in this. And like, I'm looking to find, I'm on like a little personal quest to find the best jump scare, like a good one. There's not many. They're few and far between. Not many people doing well.
This definitely wasn't a contender.
Nah, man.
No way.
After watching it again, it's like, do you even deserve to be in my collection anymore, man? Like, I can't see myself ever watching this film ever again. I can't. I don't even think I can recommend it. In all honesty,
no. I wouldn't either.
If you're that bottom of the barrel and you got nothing else to watch, you know, if your choices are this and The Haunting in Connecticut 2, Ghost of Georgia. Mama. Mama would be a much more interesting film for you.
Yeah, I just did not care about it.
No.
It's simple as that. I just did not care.
Yeah. I can see where people would like it, and that's fine. You know, it scratches a Del Toro kind of itch with like some of the gothic kind of, you know, the flowers and all that sort of stuff. It kind of scratches that itch for some people, but it's not enough in this.
Just didn't do enough for it. No.
So yeah, Mama. Mamma mia,
yeah.
Machete.
Oh, Mamma mia, Machete.
You're doing it to me, man.
Yeah.
You disappointed me when it came out.
Mama. Yeah.
You redeemed yourself with it.
Yeah.
I'll give you that, mate.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see what he does with Pet Sematary if he gets the green light.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for like there's the I wish I remember his name. The director who did The Witch, that movie that came out about a year or two ago.
Yeah.
He's now got the rights to Nosferatu.
Ooh.
And he's gonna do it period piece, like actual set in the right time.
Cool. That sounds alright.
So
that sounds pretty cool.
There's some interesting horror stuff on the way.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. That's exciting.
Yeah. Just reading that the other day.
Has so Machete hasn't done anything else other than Mama and It?
No, that's it.
That's it.
He did a short which is on the Blu-ray I have, which is what Guillermo del Toro saw, which made him want to work with him and give him a bit of a heads up. So like he definitely could see something in him, and there's definitely, you can see it in this as much as we've kind of just said how boring it is. There are little moments where like there's something good here, like the scene with the nice shot of, you know, Lily flying across the room and stuff like that. There are some really nice moments, and then it's like someone else took over.
How awesome was like that librarian lady, that older lady who like
she was amazing.
Yeah, she was awesome. She was just really cool. She was almost like just this kind of older wise lady, like who
she's worked in the government building for God knows how long.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just keeping the records and fuck, she was cool. Yeah, I really liked her character for some reason. Yeah,
well cast.
Yeah, she was only in probably 2 scenes, but fuck, she was an MVP for sure.
Because she looked real to me. It's not the usual librarian. It's just like that. You can just tell like, oh, they dress like a librarian. She just looks like a woman who enjoys a book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a cup of coffee, she has a cup of cats.
And likes being organized.
Yeah. Just a nice lady.
Yeah.
See, there was some nice little bits in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, as you said, the heart was there.
It was there. It was there.
If they just focused on that relationship and getting through the feralness, could have been something really good.
Yeah, I just wish that heart beat just a little harder. Yeah.
It was a bit tung.
Yeah. Yeah. It needed a bit of a jump start just to get it going a little more. I didn't hate it, but I really didn't care. I just didn't care. It was one of those kinds of movies, and they're probably the worst kinds of movies, to be honest.
100%.
The ones that you just don't care.
As I said, the biggest sin you can ever commit in a film is be boring. Yeah. And this one, unfortunately, was boring.
Yeah, it was pretty boring.
Not enough to save it.
No.
Too many cliche characters. That fucking band.
Yeah.
I just can't excuse it because it just felt so fake.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that like Mama was going to kind of take on different forms because I was a little bit bored by the design of it as well. Like that was even Mama was a bit
bit
meh.
It's been done to death.
Yeah.
woman in the, it's always in a fucking nightgown. Why
Yeah.
are the ghosts always in fucking nightgowns?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, American Werewolf in Paris. Not Paris. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, listeners, that I even mentioned that movie. What's wrong with me? American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
Ghosts are cool. You're not quite sure if they're ghosts or not, but throughout the film, they start to rot.
Yeah.
And fade away. And like it's even like Beetlejuice, those are some cool ghosts because, they're stuck in there however they died. Like the guy with a tiny shrunken head and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, make it a bit more interesting other than creepy, langly, jangly, dirty woman with a fucked up face.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
enough of that.
That was Mama.
That was Mama. I'm glad we watched it. Nice comparison. I'm sorry, Mama. You will not be watched again. I'm sorry.
You will not be missed either.
But
Yeah.
I'm getting excited.
Because next week,
Oh, man. We're finally watching this movie.
I'm really fucking pumped for this.
A lot of people have said to watch it.
Yeah,
This is a lot of people's favorites.
Yeah. You showed me the trailer for this, I think, just before we kicked off this podcast.
Yeah,
too.
I think it was when I was starting to
And
make a timetable.
and I was like, oh, fuck.
And
yes, that movie looks good.
I thought, like, no, maybe we shouldn't wait for a guest. I'm like, nah, this is a special one.
Yeah.
I just want to do you and me, sit down and watch, even though it's on the cover, easily one of the greatest monster movies ever made. Like, we are watching The Host.
Fuck yes.
Or, I'm going to offend someone in Korea by saying, Garamul? I think that's how you say it.
Okay, yeah.
Either way, we're watching The Host. Holy shit. I'm very excited. This is in like the top 10. It's one of the best movies ever made. Like,
I'm fucking excited.
after watching this CGI mess, this is the movie where how CGI is done properly.
Okay.
This is how you make a non-realistic monster, and just the family drama and just the shit. It's such a different view on catastrophe. Like just panic in the city, and a monster fucking appears.
Like
what does
a
everyone do?
monster disaster movie. Yeah, okay, cool.
And it's not Godzilla level. It's not the size of buildings and shit like that. It's probably about the size of a small bus.
Okay,
And
cool.
it's not lock up your kids because they're gonna be eaten.
All right, awesome.
Oh, I'm just so excited to watch that.
I'm fucking really excited for that movie. I am
So
really
good.
excited for that.
Like,
That's
one of the
yes.
greatest actors ever.
I'm so glad we
man,
got around to this.
Can't believe I forgot.
Because he was in that. He's in that other that other movie that you were telling me about. The Good.
Oh, The Good, the Bad, and the Weird.
Yeah.
The Weird? Yeah. I gotta get that movie.
Yeah, we got to watch that too. Fuck yeah, that's exciting. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I thought because October's about to kick off.
Yep. So
the greatest months of the year.
yes.
So we thought before we dive into Halloweenish kind of stuff, let's check out something from South Korea.
Yeah, sounds good.
We haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
We've visited France for a little bit.
Yeah. For a little bit, right?
Very short visit.
Yeah, for a very short visit.
Maybe revisit one day.
Yeah.
They got another film. They got two more that I haven't watched. The directors of Inside, called Livid, which is basically Don't Breathe but with gothic vampires, ballerinas, which is pretty cool. Another one, I cannot remember the name of it. It's killing me, but it's basically their version of a Texas Chainsaw. And then, of course, we got Leatherface, which is their official the Texas Chainsaw. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Maybe I have to visit some other shit soon.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got some fucking exciting shit happening, hey?
Maybe some news.
Yeah, maybe some news.
That's all we're saying.
Soon. Yeah, soon. You guys will find out pretty soon. So
Yeah.
if it happens, it's fucking exciting, hey?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to keep a tight lip on this.
Yeah, I know, right? It's yeah. Whew. But yeah, there'll probably be some further information on that one next week. So we shall keep you guys posted. Until then,
if you want to watch Mama and see how bad it is, good luck to you, man. Like,
yeah,
I don't envy you.
Go for it. Go for gold. you might as well. There's nothing. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's also nothing fucking great about
If you're
it.
that bored.
It's just much of a muchness. Yeah, just so underwhelmed. Like, I kind of had some higher expectations for it too, but
just think of the dancing scene in it.
Yeah,
just think of that.
Go and check out that Twitter account, Pennywise Dancing, and it's just.
Man. I didn't
just this one guy who just keeps putting just different songs underneath it, like 80s dance tracks. It's fucking incredible.
I don't know why, but I didn't even think that was going to be a possibility, that it was going to become a meme. Like, it was just like people was going to take clips and like There's just random clips of people who filmed in the theater
Yeah.
already on YouTube. And
Yeah.
I got to say, the day after watching it, I was on YouTube watching these shitty recorded clips. I'm like, oh man, I just need to see Geordie's arm ripped off again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I did not see memeing happening.
No.
Didn't see that.
Not at this kind of level.
No.
Not at this kind of level. It's fucking great. I love it. I love it. So if you guys want to hit us up, you can email us itmumpod@gmail.com. It's ITMOMPOD. At itmumpod on Instagram and Twitter.
Yep.
If you want to jump on them. And follow us on Facebook. Hit us up if you got any ideas for movies that you want us to do.
Yeah.
That we'll start writing a list of. And
yeah, we were taking some on board and we're working on something. Working on something cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how we travel.
Yeah. Some cool shit coming.
Yeah. See what happens. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next week for the host.
Yeah. Oh man, so excited.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm so pumped. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
I'm gonna wash out this mama taste out of my mouth.
Yeah, let's get that mama taste out your mouth.
Get all that machete out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, there we go. That's the first horror director I've seen all of his films from.
Oh man,
there you go. All two of them.
What an epic quest it was.
What an epic quest it was.
I think that could have been the shortest podcast ever.
Yeah,
if you just
did
the back catalogue of Machete.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. All right. Thanks everybody for listening. We'll see you next week.
Rest in horror.
Rest in horror.